In this video, I'm going to give you all the basic tips to playing Marvel's Avengers that you won't have to learn if I tell you right now. It will save you a few hours of your time just to go, okay, so that's what I got to do. So the first tip is that you get two different types of enemies. Enemies that you can just absolutely destroy no matter what you press, and then you get enemies who have shields. And they are difficult to deal with. So you gotta make sure you unlock those skills early on that have the guard breaking ability. So make sure you're constantly breaking these shields or actually just vaulting over them and attacking them from the back. My second tip is that there are a lot of ranged enemies, like peacekeepers, who will snipe you, and if their bullet hits you, they'll knock you off your feet, and you'll be lying on the ground, and then it really destroys your combo, man. Like, you'll be going like crazy, la, 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 poof, poof, oops, now you're on the ground. Or turrets, which constantly melt your health. So the first thing I would say is when you get into a room or a new kind of combat situation, take out the turrets and focus the peacekeepers before you try take on the opponents with the shields. The other people, like, they're so easy to like kill in the meanwhile, so just focus on the hard targets first. Now, because you're constantly under attack by a lot of people, my next tip is to dodge a lot and even do counterattacks. So dodge is just your normal left control, which I actually changed to a button on my mouse, or you can use like a kind of counter, which goes with a whole different counter skill, which is your Q button on the keyboard. So you're going to want to try dodge or counter as much as you can, because really it will save your life, and it actually fits into your combo, because the more you're dodging, the more moves you can do with the dodge mechanic. Like when you do a dodge and you do something like left click or right click or heavy attack or whatever, it actually changes the combo that you're doing, so you can keep up this like real superhero pace. You're just like, what am I doing? This is so cool. I'm just like destroying right now, and you'll feel like a superhero, trust me. All you have to do is learn to dodge them when you see that kind of like circle. Sometimes it's a white circle, sometimes it's a yellow circle, and sometimes it's a red circle. If it's a red circle, it means move out the way. You can't counter that. If it's a yellow circle, it's kind of a little bit dangerous, but you can still move out the way or dodge it. But if it's a white circle, it's from like a weak enemy, like you're probably not going to take too much damage from it, but you can dodge it, like quite simply, or counter it really easily. Now, some heroes have it easier than others to just fly around to the next opponent, like Black Widow, where she just shoots her Widow's line and whoop, she's at the next opponent before you can even kill the last one. Like, she's just, like, she's playing pinball across the different enemies. But some heroes don't have that capability. The quickest way is actually when you get, like, closest to an enemy, I would say, like, 10 steps away from you, you can just start light attacking, and your character kind of just flies to them. I found a way is that if you jump and you start attacking, you end up, like, flying to them a lot quicker, just to, like, really get in combat and keep that flow of pace, just going a lot quicker, so you can just deal more damage and kill enemies quicker, so you don't have to like spend more time just like, traveling around. So when you're playing missions, I really advise that you use your tactical awareness, which is the V button, which will show you everything in a mission that you can go to. So like you'll see all these different question marks. I recommend going to all those question marks first, because a lot of them you're going to be getting gear from, or killing a really hard enemy and getting like experience, as well as like a potential like great item drop from killing that hard enemy. So you want to benefit the most, actually just do everything in the mission. I promise you, it's just amazing. Now, the reason why that's all so amazing is my next tip is more like an advisory kind of comment, is that you keep your experience and the gear that you found, even if you're losing in a mission or you decide to leave a mission halfway through. Everything that you've done stays with you. This is what happened in the beta, and I really hope this makes it to the main game, because that's such a cool thing. Imagine like I spend like half an hour doing something and I'm like, I can't beat this mission. Like, do I have to like sacrifice all this gear and all this experience that I just got? Like, did I just waste my time? It's not going anywhere. It's yours for life. You keep it. Now, because you keep searching these levels and finding the gear in the missions, you can actually get a really high power level really early on. It depends if you want to be really strong early on and you just want to have an easier time getting gear once you're high level. I found that like I got Black Widow to level 15. I mean, I know it's not the max level, and it's just the beta's kind of cap, but her gear level was like as low as my Iron Man on level 7, because like I just focused on leveling her experience. I didn't focus on her gear at all. And it's a lot harder to boost your gear over time. So what you want to do is what I did with Miss Marvel is, as you're collecting gear, constantly upgrade, push your power level up. The higher your power level, the higher the power level items that you're going to be receiving. And those are my tips for playing Marvel's Avengers. I hope you guys enjoyed. And yeah, let me know if there are any tips that you would like to share in the comments below that is relevant to this video. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.